Summer is almost here and you still don't have abs. And you think you are working a full-time job, you are busy, and it's impossible for you to get shredded. But that's far from the truth. I helped dozens of people getting a six-pack while working a 9 to 5. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the best routine that you can implement and start seeing results without restrictive diets, without spending 2 hours in the gym, and without starving yourself. So let's start with 6:30 a.m. You wake up and you don't eat anything. You're gonna skip breakfast. And why is that? Because your body, instead of using food for energy, when you eat first thing in the morning, it will tap into your fat sources and use that for fuel. So you skip breakfast and you just drink water. You need to be hydrated all the time, and after a 7-8 hour sleep night, you're gonna be dehydrated. So you need to have that 5 milliliters of water at least to keep you hydrated, and it will help in this fat burning process. And then you go outside, you go for a little walk. And why is that? We want to aim to 10,000 steps every single day. And I'm gonna explain how you can make this simple without walking 2 hours. You just need to go for a walk first thing in the morning, getting some vitamin D. It will help resetting your circadian rhythm. That means when you're going to bed at night, you're gonna fall asleep faster. When you go to bed at 10, 11 p.m., you will fall asleep better and faster, and will help you with this routine. So the next morning, you will wake up more energized and more ready to crush your day. So you get your walk in, you get ready for work, you pack your lunch that you made at home, that I'm gonna talk about later, and you go to work. If you can go by walking, even better. You're gonna add an extra steps. And then you keep fasting, and at 8 a.m. you have your first black coffee. If you don't like it, it's really good for you, have tons of benefits. It will help you with focus, it will suppress your appetite, and will give you energy. All these crazy benefits, and you don't add milk, you don't add sugar, nothing, because drinking coffee, black coffee, gives you energy without breaking your fast. So you're gonna still be in that window of fat burning because you still haven't eaten anything. And that's why we want to extend this fat burning window as much as possible, because everything that you do at work, you're gonna be burning fat. Instead of using your carbs, the food that you usually eat, your body will tap into your fat sources, especially around the abdominal area. It's where you have more fat storage. So you keep your day, now you're locked in because you haven't had food, so your brain is going to be more sharp, because usually digestion takes a lot of energy. So if you eat cereal, bread in the morning, you're going to feel sluggish and you're going to want to lay down. But if you don't eat anything, you are full of energy, you have a lot of motivation because you really want to eat, but you are locked in, so you don't eat anything and you just feel good about yourself, and the morning will pass faster. So that's why I recommend having black coffee, not first thing in the morning, because you don't want your cortisol to go up first thing in the morning, and you don't need that coffee as soon as you wake up. Give some time, 8 a.m. after 1 hour and 30 is the best time, and then around 10 a.m. before lunch. If you want another coffee, if you really like coffee like me, I usually have 2 coffees in the morning in this time, usually 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and then you're gonna break your fast at noon. 12 p.m., you bring your high protein meal to break your fast. Now you crush your morning because you were full of energy, and now you can enjoy your first meal and break your fast. So you can take, for example, grilled chicken and rice and some veggies of your choice, broccoli, some greens because they don't have much calories and they will keep you fuller for longer. So that's why I want you to have high protein as well, because as less calories than carbs, you want to keep your carbs a little bit low. You can still bring some rice, some sweet potato, but you need to focus on the protein first, because you are gonna building muscle and you need that protein in your diet. Is more satisfying, keeps you full for longer, and will help with this process. So you can choose tuna salad, super easy to do. You cook the night before, tuna salad, some eggs, some avocado for the healthy fats. So you want to have high protein, some healthy fats, and a little bit low carb. So you need to focus on the protein first. Of course, you can choose whatever you want. You can go for sardines, salmon, for example. If you want lean meats, you can go for chicken, turkey, some lean ground beef as well. Anything works, but you need to pack your lunch the day before. Otherwise, you're gonna go for a McDonald's, order some pizza, some fast food, and you don't want that. You want to plan the day before and bring your lunch with you. So, next, you keep working until 5 p.m. You do some breaks, and another important thing is go for a walk. You probably have 1 hour for your lunch, so you use those extra minutes that you have after lunch to go for a little walk. Can be as fast as 5 minutes, but that will help you a lot with your digestive system and will improve your metabolism. You will be faster your metabolism, because if you sit down after lunch, you will feel tired, your digestive system is almost blocked. But if you walk for a little bit, that will help a ton with digestion, and you're just gonna feel lighter and will make all the process quick and better for you. And you are gonna, of course, burn an extra calories that you want to be in the caloric deficit using this routine. So, after work, you go home. Again, if you can go home walking, even better. And now at 6 p.m., you want to have some quick carbs. Now you're going to the gym, you need some energy. So you're gonna focus on fruit, whatever you like. I really like bananas, kiwis, some dates, if you want an apple as well. Some fruit for fast energy. And then you're gonna smash the workout in the gym. You're gonna go for strength training. So here we want to focus on at least 3 times per week. That's all that I ask. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 3 times per week. You go to the gym. You focus on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench press, muscles, exercise that use a lot of muscles, and do the progressive overload. So every week or every 2 weeks, you're going to increase the weight a little bit. That's how you know that you are improving. So push-pull legs can be push Monday, pull Wednesday, and Friday legs. And then you go home and you prepare your dinner. Now you are locked in every single hour of the day. So far you didn't snack anything, you didn't have some processed sugar in the middle of the afternoon, nothing like that. So now you can enjoy your dinner and you can cook a great steak, some ribeye for dinner with roasted veggies, some potatoes. You can go for the salmon as well, and some eggs. You can choose as long as it's one single ingredient, foods, real food only, not some processed shit that you buy in the store or already made. You want to cook your own food and choose food that is good for you. And you already know what food is good, what food is bad for you. You already know, I don't need to be telling you. But if you want, my cookbook is the first link in the description, and you can grab it for free and have all the meals, high protein, super easy and delicious to make at home. So click the first link and get my cookbook. And then what you want to do again after dinner, you go for a walk. You already know. You go, it will help with the digestion, it will help faster your metabolism, and it's preparing you for winding down before bed. Now you had a long day, you went to the gym, you were locked in, it's time to relax and enjoy yourself. And the best way to do that is go to hit your 10,000 steps. And if you have this number consistently, I promise that you're gonna be shredded in like 2 months. I don't know how much are you waiting right now, but with this plan, you can lose easily 2 pounds per week. So you still have 3 months for summer. It's more than achievable for you. So 9 p.m. you go for the final walk. To get this number, you can call your parents, you can call your girlfriend, listen to a podcast, audio book. You just go outside, and when you are home, Now you are fresh and relaxed to go to bed. You can do some journaling, you can prepare your next day and prepare your meals. And if you don't touch your screen, no Netflix, no phone, that will help you fall asleep faster. And why I want you to have a good night of sleep, because sleep quality is everything. For building muscle, for losing fat effectively, you need to get that 7-8 hours of quality of sleep in order to have better recovery and to burn more fat. So this is the perfect day. Of course, you don't need to follow 100%, but if you stick to the basics and you do this 9 to 5 routine, you're gonna get wrecked. So if you are committed to build your six-pack, let me know in the comments that you are locked in for summer. And of course, a lot of people will watch all this and not doing anything. But that's not you. You now have the information, you just need to apply to your own life and be consistent, and I know that you can pack on muscle and shred fat easily without some restrictive diets. And as you see, you get the 16-hour window of no food, the power of intermittent fasting that will help you so much with burning fat. And if you don't snack during the day, I promise that you're gonna be super lean and jacked for summer. So that's the video. Bye.